Hi. Again, I think that we're good to go. I'm not sure. I don't have, okay, yeah, everything. I think Facebook is waking up. We're all waking up. Good morning. I was on here like 2 minutes ago and it wasn't working out. It is now 6:35 early morning. I hope everyone's doing well. I am Keela Fowler. I'm the founder and CEO of 85 Beauty, and it is my mission in this life to help women give themselves permission to be their best selves using makeup. So I help you improve your relationship with makeup and help you find products that are going to work for you every single time. What I am up to today is I wanted to show you my 10-minute face. And what I have had happen is I've had a few conversations with a few different people. My makeup coaching program is open right now. The doors are open and you are able to lock in for an early bird price right now if you want to secure your seats. With that being said, there is part of the program, what I do is I help you create a routine. So from start to finish, we go through, we do a lot of work together, but during our video calls, I help you by gaining lots of information. You do a lot of work, I do a lot of work, but I take every bit of feedback that you give me and I help craft a routine with you so that you are able to, within your budget and within your time, get yourself together and out of the house without feeling rushed. So that's what we're here to talk about, but we're not really going to talk that much because when I talk while doing my makeup, when I talk while doing my makeup, it slows me down. That's true for everybody. So if you are doing your makeup and also like giving directions and like telling your kids where to go and like answering your spouse about something, like that's going to slow you down because you're no longer just like zoomed in looking at the mirrors here. So zoomed in, looking at what you're doing. I want to, before we get started, just make sure that everyone who needs to be able to get in here is able to see that the old live is not active. So give me just a hot second, a moment, not a second, it's a moment. Give me a moment. I just want to make sure all of this is up and running, and then we will get right into the makeup. How are we doing here? Yeah, okay. Yes, we're good. Okay, this is working. It's working. Okay. Cool. All right, so before we start, I am going to put a timer on my phone because that's fair, and I want to make sure that we are all playing by the same rules. 10 minutes is what we said. There are a few things that I need to do before I put makeup on my face. The first thing is put on my robe because I'm a fool who's wearing white today. I posted on, I actually should post this on my Facebook, on my Instagram. I wore white pants the other day, got makeup on them in a hot second, and just so annoyed and was like, hashtag this is why I don't wear white. So what I normally do is I put on a robe. When I know that I am going to be wearing white, I either do my makeup before I get dressed or I put on a robe, and therefore I don't have to worry about anything dropping on my clothes. My lap is completely covered by my robe. Everything is good. Okay, so we have that. I already put on my lip balm and my, sunscreen. I do that with my skincare so that it has a little bit longer to sink in. Because what I found is when I take my, y'all, it is early. Words are hard. Okay, when I take my sunscreen and I put my sunscreen on and then go right into primer, my primer doesn't quite work as well. It needs a little more time for this to settle in so that they're not just kind of mushing together. So I do this, that was about 10 minutes ago. So it's ready to roll. All right, so we have 10 minutes on the clock. Yes. 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 10 minutes and start. Here we go. Okay. So my beauty blender, I already got it nice and damp and then squeeze all the extra water out. I'm starting with, I said I wasn't talking through this. That's what I said. What I'm doing right now is just pulling out all the products from my makeup bag that I'm going to be using today. And this is typically how I do this. Because if everything is laid out, it's just a matter of working through each item. And as I finish, I just pop it back in my makeup bag. That's the way I like to do it. Y'all, it's going to be hot today. So I am doing maybe what you think would be the opposite, which is I'm piling the makeup on because I want to make sure that it's not going anywhere later. So some people are like, I don't want it sweating all off my face. And I feel that 100%. I definitely don't want my makeup sweating off my face, but instead I'm going to make it a little bulletproof, so to speak. I'm looking over here because my mirror is over here, in case you were wondering what's happening. I know some people put foundation or concealer over their lips. I don't like that, so I don't do it. Make sure you bring your foundation down your neck so it doesn't just stop right there and then your two different colors. This was the culprit. I am going to move this. My mirror is a little too far. Oh, that's better. So much better. So now I'm just putting on powder. And yes, I use my I use my beauty blender to put on my foundation, my concealer, and my powder. And my highlighter, actually. I forgot about that part too. It saves on time, it saves on tools, and I like the way that the beauty blender lays down all of those products. With the powder, I'm really pressing into my skin. You can't tell, but I'm pushing it into my skin as much as possible, not just dabbing it. I'm really pressing it in. I've got 4 minutes. I need you to know that if your brows are not in shape, they will slow you down. Anytime that my brows are too long or need a tweeze, it takes forever to do my brows. I have just about 2.5 minutes left, and I'm almost done. Okay, just gonna press off my lip balm. I have about 40 seconds, so going in with a little more mascara. And that's it. We're done. 12 seconds left. So 10-minute face, all put together, done and done. Now, there are some things that I could have added and would have added in if I had more time, but this is my 10-minute face. My 15-minute face is amplified for sure. One of the things I did not do is I put on highlighter, but I didn't double highlight, and I normally do. So I normally layer 2 highlighters on top of each other. I also did not put on any eyeshadow. I don't need to. There are a lot of things that you can feel like need to be done, but what I really like on just like my everyday is to just put on concealer and powder and then add a little highlighter like on the brow bone or on the inner corner of the eye, and then let that be enough. But these ColourPop Super Shock Shadows are awesome because you just literally use your fingers, right? Like how beautiful is that? Use your fingers and then you just swipe it on and it's done. And you don't need a lot of time for eyeshadow. The other thing that I could have done, I didn't set my face, but that 12 seconds could have definitely been used. Because my mascara isn't dry, I'm going to cover my eyes. And then I have a fan, and I normally just fan it down. My mom got me this fan because she knows how fun it is to be extra. Okay, so that is, I didn't curl my eyelashes. I don't curl my eyelashes every single time. But that's the face. That's 10 minutes. And I can totally help you figure out your best 10 minutes as well. What I want you to know is that you don't have to use every product that somebody else uses, and you are not stuck having to follow trends or do what other people are telling you to do. Like everything I do in this program is a suggestion and a recommendation, but if it's something you're not comfortable with, then we don't do it. And for each person that I'm working with in the program, it's really about meeting their needs individually. So while I have one client who is really focused on foundation and concealer and making sure that we are adding in like some blush and mascara options, I have another who is super focused on really getting mascara and figuring out how to just have like the best 10-minute face. So this program is really about meeting your needs. I'm going to put the information for how to learn more about the program in the comments. You go to 85beauty.com/makeup coaching. Right at the top of the page, you will have 3 buttons that you can choose. First one, buy now. If you're like, yep, I want it, I need it, that's what I'm looking for, you're gonna go ahead and click buy now and you can purchase the program right away. The second one that is going to be there is for the FAQs, your frequently asked questions, the things that are in your head that you're thinking, I need more information about that. Your FAQs, it's going to drop you right down to the bottom and you can read through all of those questions. The third thing is going to be the video the live I did last Wednesday, talking you through the entire program. So if this is the first time you're hearing about it and wondering, okay, what is this makeup coaching program? Because you didn't really tell me all the things. Go watch that video and it will tell you everything that you need to know. I hope you'll have a wonderful Tuesday. Make sure you wear your sunscreen because it's super hot today, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.